Another unboxing. This one is from Cream Soda. Thank you so much, Cream Soda, because this was like a dream knife I literally never thought he was going to part with. And then he was like, I'm selling this. And I'm so sorry to whichever pyro. He said pyro, but there's like 4 pyros, 3 pyros. I don't know. Too many people who go by pyro. Ow. Point is, I apologize for like scooping this. I like outbid him slightly. Oh no, that's weird. I thought that was clean by now. Okay, that was dried. Check it out. It's the Birdman. Jimpy. I will say this right now off the gates. This is a speed channeled Zentinel Trainer. There are possibly 0 other Zentinel trainers. I was quite literally begging to Jimpy in the DMs saying, please make more trainers. I love how this looks. I adore this design. It's super cool, has a lot of character. Not too like out there, you know, some people like really hate how the trident looks, but I think that this design, clean, what's the word I'm thinking of, like with intention. This Sentinel is laser engraved, very subtle texture, but very certainly feelable. Like it certainly provides an amount of texture. And the speed channeling was done by Gruff Claw. I guess for whatever reason, Cream Soda, like when he got it back from Gruff Claw, just found himself not able to he had to thin the herd out. I need to thin my herd out too. Check out my sales post on Instagram. 4.34 ounces. So, the Zentinel, if you do not know, is a Zen pin variant of the Sentinel. I have a video on the Sentinel in the stock configuration, and I quite like it, but I traded it with a Hom Basilisk Elite for my Phobos. Very happy with that trade. And these speed channels are not normally on these handles. So do understand that if I talk about weight and distribution and all that stuff, take that with a grain of salt. There is also a distinct Zen shield. This is a channel Balisong. I am trying to find the Zen. Oh, I found it. There's like this super hard to see. I'm going to try and talk while I show this. Essentially, if you are not aware, while the original Sentinel was on Tang pins, the Zentinel has Zen pins, and so you can see the Zen pins in here. But there are also this Zen shield. I do not know how effective it actually is, but there is a separate piece of metal on the handle. Let's see if I can find it. The seam between the Zen shield and the handle is so slight. It's hard to see with the naked eye, let alone on camera. Let's see if I can focus. Focus, bitch. Focus. Like again, this is hard to see with the naked eye. If you're not looking for it, you will probably not notice it. But there is a very, very slight seam on the one that my finger's on currently. And I cannot see it on this camera. Holding it up here, it's basically half the width of this section here. You'll have to just take my word for it if you cannot see it. There's plenty of images and videos from Jimpy himself that describe it. The blade itself, Jimpy Zenti _TR 440C Y2K24 2024 1P _000. I don't know what that part means. Here's the Birdman logo. Here's the text that I just read. And now it's time to actually flip this. Ooh. So, I will say, I have flipped a Zentinel before. There is a local flipper. I think it's Vincent, and I'm sorry I don't know your tag, but thank you, Vincent, for letting me flip your Zentinel because I keep wanting to steal it. It's really good, and this, and this is definitely a significant weight reduction on the handles. It does make it feel more neutral. I do like how it feels in its stock handle configuration. I actually don't know if I prefer. I'll have to borrow next time I see Vincent. I'll have to do a side-by-side comparison. Holy fuck, dick. Because actually, while it is maybe more handle bias, it feels really well balanced and distributed. Like, this is certainly freer flipping, and it feels nice. I might prefer it with the weight because it doesn't have as much momentum doing certain things. Oh yeah, noticeable amount of weight reduction. Mostly why I wanted this was because of the blade. I cannot unspeed channel this Balisong, so perhaps I will see if anyone is willing to trade. But this is a very, very nice Balisong. Some people, okay, so like, oh yeah, here's the biggest thing. The biggest difference is not the pin system. Maybe objectively speaking it is in terms of construction. The biggest difference to me is the jimping, and this is deep aggressive jimping, if you can tell. This is so nice. One of my complaints on the Sentinel, which weighs like 4.6 ounces, is that it has no jimping, which means that this Balisong struggled with anything that required, grip down here, especially ladders, because it was quite hefty. Now it has jimping, which I always care about because I love ladders. Boy, do I love ladders. And it's really good. It's aggressive. It's deep. I do not have to worry about it. Fuck, that's on me. That's 100% skill issue. It's like an inch of jimping. Very nice. Quite a number of grooves. So some people don't like tang pins. They find, I guess, one is if tang pins do get fucked, they're way harder to replace. Understandable. I do find that doesn't happen very often, but another issue is basically that the Zen pins can get crushed a little bit. Sometimes that's good for a knife that has a latch. If you want it to have a latch, you want to be able to give it a little bit. Give it a little bit of a squeeze. I'm not trying to like squeeze this too hard, but tang pins are a little bit more forgiving for that. Yeah, frankly, I just wish I could unspeed channel this because I think too much material was removed. Not Gruff Claw's fault. Not at all. He did a great job. The speed channel is actually very nice and comfortable. It's just a lot of material missing. That, I don't know how much that must weigh, but it's not an insignificant amount. So essentially the balance distribution is now way more at the end. It is more neutral, but unfortunately I find that the weight distribution is throwing me off in ways that I do not prefer. But having flipped a Zentinel not on camera, I can assure you that they kind of fucking slap. They're really fun and they're really good. I think the Zentinel... How much did the Zentinel weigh? How much did it cost? I'm going to double check. I don't know if they are available anymore because he was basically sunsetting the Sentinel, and then he sold some like Blem handles, and you could buy a pair for like $100. And then some people made some reblades. I'm still waiting on Blox's Trainer reblade. It has unfortunately been a full calendar year by the time this video goes up. But now Jimpy has moved towards other projects such as the Machine, Mashin, Jimpy Designs. Oh shit, fuck. Jimpy Designs. So the Machine looks cool, but So I don't know if you can still get a Zentinel. Um, Zentinel Bowie actually existed for $650, and the Zentinel was $450 in its stock config. So, interesting. $450 for its stock config. This does have laser on it, and this does have speed channeling, which I also paid for to, again, outbid Pyro. I'm so sorry. But I love this trainer. I I love the trainer. So if Pyro, you like the speed channel and you get a Zentinel, I will trade handles with you. I actually, to anyone out there who has a Zentinel and wants a speed channel but doesn't want to pay for it, I will trade you these handles. I care about the blade more than I care about the handles. There is lasering. I would prefer having lasered handles, but yeah, this is official. Ask for a non-speed channel handles. I will say, fans nicer. It is definitely more neutral. It is definitely lighter. It's just not for me personally in terms of like this. Like I'm gonna keep this. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna see if I can swap handles. But yes, thank you, Cream Soda. Sorry, Pyro, whichever Pyro you may be. And yes, this has been the Jimpy Zentinel. If you think this blade is cool and you want to see it again, tell Jimpy. The machine has a cool trainer, but I'm a sucker for this look. I think it looks great, and I am I'm happy to get this. Oh man. All right. Also, now that I'm done-ish with the video, please like, comment, subscribe, click the bell, and comment. Yeah, comment if you want more, more Zentinels with trainers. I know there's also a Bowie live blade, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Zentinel versus the Sentinel. Let me know your thoughts on, I guess, maybe speed channeling handles. And I don't know, tell Jimpy that he should make this. If enough people ask for it, he might do it. I don't know. And if he does, then oops, I spent more money than I should have. And that's the other thing. Check out the coffee in the description. How a little bit goes a long way. I do not get paid for these. I am currently making no income. And it's just partially because I'm a freelancer and my contract is on hold. But a little bit of help goes a long way. Thanks.